Hello and welcome to Quell, as always. This video is a bit unusual for us because we concentrate on staff safety, but it does boundary a lot around even your own personal safety when away from work. About a week ago, an attendee on one of my courses came to see me, and what she wanted to talk about was her son. It was at a festival, and he shared a vape, and it was spiked, and or duped into taking it. And the conversation was quite good because we were talking about, well, why would you use somebody else's vape, and why would people vapor and all this kind of stuff. And it was all about, well, the risk of taking something off a stranger. Like, they knew I did a video some months back on spiking, and that's where I came, and other videos of Ask Angela. And I know that people think it's a bit common sense, but I'm afraid, okay, and the alcohol. There was even the story recently to do with the paramedic in the Isle of Wight that took somebody else's vape because they said, do you want to taste it? And unfortunately they became, what they stated, not me, like paralysed feelings, and they couldn't move, and they were then becoming shock and stress. But again, if you want to read the story, I'm sure you'll find it on Google easy enough, and I'm glad to see that she's okay. But the problem is that we've got to look at these things more of a personal safety issue as well. I know it's easy to say, do people know where you are? But what I'd like to say is, do you know what to do if you start to feel the effects of something, the dizziness, the dry mouth, the not understanding what people are saying, or becoming very, very emotional. It was interesting in a lot of the articles I've been reading about this, because back in 2022 they did a bit of a survey, and they found out that something like 3% of people they talked to said they knew somebody that had been spiked through the vapor or vaping. And it's one of those things that I try to say to people, look, we can never predict what's going to happen, but we can be aware of our surroundings. I know people want to party, have a bit of fun, especially at festivals, even though I'm probably too old to go to festivals in my opinion now. But the thing is that we've got to be prepared sometimes. And again, it's back to that point of making sure people know where you are. Have you got the suitable app on your phone? I know what people say to me that I go on a bit too much about WalkSafe Plus, but it is a very important app to have, and Emma Kay publicises it and her team brilliantly. There is also other things you can do, like talk to your friends that you're going to be away, even add a code word that if you don't feel well, at least they'll take it serious. And then also watch out for friends. It's easy for me to say don't take any drink or vape off anybody, but you've got to think of it like this. The only one that's going to keep you safe is you. Prevention is better than the cure, and I know I give out these sayings all the time, but they're true, because you have to look at it from my point of view. I deal a lot with where I get asked by organisations to look at incidents and analyse it in a way that, well, what can we improve? I do risk assessments, I do all that kind of stuff, and it's not nice when I come across an incident I've been asked to look at or advise on, and lo and behold, it was preventable. So it's just a little bit of a video, just a bit of information, that's all this video is. Remember, it is a risk out there, a bit like what I joked, and I made funny comments about the nitrous oxide because I said it's not a laughing matter. But this is quite a serious issue again, because if we had people in the past using tablet form and even injection to spike you, now they've moved on to vaping, whatever context they're doing it for a laugh, or the dark side, as we all know, for some form of sexual assault. Is it not worth thinking to yourself before you go out, what can I do to prevent it? But what can I do if something does happen? How do I alert others? Please watch our videos. I do try my hardest to give you up-to-date information. I do try my hardest, as well as my team does, to give you enough information to keep you safe. As always, stay safe whatever you're doing. Enjoy your summer, and bye for now.